And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for tonight's episode of the CW's Superman and Lois Season 4, Episode 6. So, a little recap before I begin with this episode. Spoilers ahead if you've not caught up, and of course spoilers for tonight's episode as well. So last week we got to meet Elizabeth Luthor, played by Elizabeth Henshaw, who's been around the block. She's also directed some episodes of Superman and Lois before, so she's a good actress. So she's obviously Gemma Simmons on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you haven't seen that show, go watch it because it's brilliant. She's fantastic in it. Anyway, so we got to meet her last week. She's pregnant with Luthor's grandchild, and he was trying to basically reconcile with her, try to be, have her be, father-daughter time, but not exactly sure if that's actually going to play out due to the fact that she kind of still doesn't trust him. Even asking him, hey, listen, you want to be a part of my life, your grandson's life, you got to change. And we all know how Luthor is. So that leads up today's episode where we get to see Lex Luthor pretty much continue his so-called plan to do what he does best, to ruin the Kents. And that's by buying property in Smallville so he can build his new headquarters, or LexCorp, over there. And, that way he'll be the biggest nuisance that they will have. But, of course, Lana Lang, a.k.a. the mayor, tries to keep Luthor from doing that. And, of course, Lex Luthor, he's not having that. He met the buyer. The buyer wanted to do it. Lana gets involved, saying that, hey, don't trust this guy. No matter how much money he's going to give you, it may be nice, but, it's bad money, with him. And, of course, you have Clark in this situation here is also just trying to be Clark and trying to help, but he really can't do the whole Superman thing because it looks like it feels like he's getting old. Now, I don't know if that's because of the heart or something else that he has to deal with, but Superman looks like he's getting old. He's starting to get gray here in his beard. His superpowers are not exactly, connecting like it used to be. But, yeah. We also get to see Jonathan Kent pretty much be Superboy like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, while Jordan decides he doesn't want to do that anymore for obvious reasons. He felt like he failed the first time before they tried to bring back his father. And, yeah, so now he's all trying to find a job, trying to, work with Samantha again at the diner. So he maybe get closer, but who knows. But, yeah, we also get to see the town come together to tell Luthor to, take a hike and disappear. And obviously Luthor doesn't like that, and he ends up trying to go after Lana and kill Lana. And of course we get a big fight between him and Clark. Unfortunately for Clark, he didn't get to use his powers because, Lex is Lex. He turned on the red kryptonite and they had a fight beyond compare, a normal human fight. Now we all know Clark Kent, he ain't exactly built to fight. Even when he's Superman, his super fighting is not exactly fighting, he just punches and kicks and, super speed stuff. So, there's that kind of fighting. But if he actually had hand-to-hand combat like he does in some comics, it would be kind of dangerous. But not in this case here. So we got to see a kind of interesting looking fight between him and Lex. Didn't pan well for either guys. So that was interesting to see. But, yeah, it does set up at the end of Lex, stitching up himself and his assistant coming in and saying, hey, listen, I'm here to be your partner, be your whatever you need me to be. I'm here. I got your back. And it looks like you need a suit. Now, could mean he needs his business suit, or could be his Lex suit, which in the comics, he has a super suit of his own, has some kryptonite in it. It gives him enhanced strength to take out Superman. And that's his power suit. That's his Iron Man suit in a way, So are we going to get to see that in this show? Who knows? But overall, good episode. I enjoyed it. Especially seeing Clark fight normally. It's always a fun moment to see Superman try to fight normal. But, yeah. And this version of Lex Luthor, you know, I have to admit, I'm liking the actor who's playing him. He's not my favorite. He's not gonna be, you know, one of the great super guys who played, you know, Lex Luthor. He's not a Gene Hackman or Michael Rosenbaum, obviously not. But the guy is actually really good. Or even the guy from Two and a Half Men, the one who has the son. He was Lex Luthor in Supergirl. He was great too, but you know, the actor they got for Lex Luthor now, he's bulky, he's big, he's like the shape of a biker. So you know, he's kind of cool to see. I like to see a different type of Lex Luthor, you know, not just being the business smart guy who's always has, you know, plans to take out Superman. But I like this version of him getting his hands dirty in his own way. So that's pretty cool. So hopefully we get to see more before, you know, the show officially ends in about a month, I think, or January, whatever. Either way, good episode. I enjoyed it. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Are you guys still watching Superman and Lois? Gave up on the whole Arrowverse already? Thought it was already dead? I wouldn't blame if you did. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good night.